Did you get a letter in the mail from either the IRS or the state tax agency with a balance due? My name is Ryan McFarland. I'm an attorney in Southern California, and we're going to talk about today the 3 factors the government will look at when resolving that bill. But the first thing I want to tell you is to just not panic about it, because there's steps we can take to review your case and figure out the best strategy to resolve that bill you got. Your financial statement is going to be the first and probably most important factor that the government's going to look at to resolve that balance that you have. Financial statement comprises your assets. That'd be your home, your car, your boat, retirement accounts you have, your income. So, how much money do you make right now? How much are you going to make in the future? And then your expenses. On a monthly basis, everyone has to pay your rent or mortgage, utilities, health insurance, vehicle ownership and operating are also expenses that would be taken into account with your income and assets and review of your financials. Your total balance due is the next thing they're going to look at. So do you have a high balance that's owed? If you have a high balance that's owed and your income's low, you might be able to settle that debt for substantially less that's owed. Conversely, if you have a small balance and your income's high, probably don't have any ability to resolve that debt for less than what's owed, your best resolution might be a long-term payment plan. Third most important thing that we're going to talk about is time and your filing history. So the IRS and state agencies usually only have a certain amount of time to collect on the balance. For the IRS, it's 10 years. Can be some delays involved, but usually from when the balance is active, that's accurate. And your history is, have you filed returns on time? Do you have balances due for each year for the last 10 years? If you have a delinquent history, they may look at your account a little bit negatively. I know this because I'm a former tax collector for the state of Massachusetts, which I did that for about 2.5 years before attending law school out here in San Diego. So just to recap everything, again, the 3 factors we want to look at when we're trying to resolve a debt that's owed to the IRS or agency are your financials, your balance, how much do you owe, and the time the agency has to collect, along with your filing history and whether you've been delinquent in payments for a short period or a long period of time. If we look at those 3 things together, right in the middle of this Venn diagram here, we can figure out your best resolution to this IRS or state tax bill that you got in the mail. So I hope this information was valuable today. Contact information for my law offices is listed at the bottom of this page, and we do offer free consultations. So if you have any questions, I'd love if you get in touch with us, and thanks so much for your time today.